G'day guys, Michael here from Fat to Fit. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys have had an amazing week. I know I have. So getting into the topic of today's video, it is going to be another diet topic based video because I've been getting quite a few questions and comments about this topic, and that is the keto diet. Now, before I actually get into the keto diet and what that's all about, I wanted to stress to you guys the importance of just using these types of diets as a tool. They're not going to help you to lose weight any more quickly than any other type of diet. Remember, I've stressed this in quite a few videos. When it comes to weight loss, when it comes to losing weight, all that matters is calories in versus calories out. So you need to be taking in less calories than you are using, whether that's through food or through exercise. As long as you're in that calorie deficit, you will be burning fat. Doesn't matter what type of diet you're implementing. Some may have very slight benefits on a scientific basis, but they're normally negligible compared to that calories in versus calories out. That's all you really need for dieting. But I'm going to explain the keto diet anyway because everybody's obsessed with these types of diets these days. So, what is the keto diet? So, the keto diet is basically concerned with your carbohydrate intake. So you have your three macronutrients. You have your carbohydrates, your protein, and your fat. So what the aim of the keto diet is you want to put your body into a state called ketosis. So the way of doing that is to minimize, really minimize the amount of carbohydrates you are eating. I'm talking like smallest amounts, practically no carbohydrates at all, and as a result you're increasing your protein and fat intake. So that's the whole basis of ketosis, not really taking in any carbohydrates. So how does this help you to lose weight? Well, the science behind it is carbohydrates are your body's main source of energy. So whatever activity you do, if you have carbohydrates in your system, they are burned through first in order to complete that activity because you need energy to do things. So if you're taking in very, very little carbohydrates, your body is forced to break down fat. And this is where ketosis comes in and the ketogenic diet. So if your body's breaking down fat, of course you're going to be losing weight. And when your body breaks down fat as an energy source, so if there's no carbohydrates, it goes to fats. And if it breaks down fats, your body produces, your body produces something called ketones, and ketones can have some harmful effects, but not normally in this case. But that's a whole, the door's moving by itself. That's a whole other topic with ketones, but it's a good way of testing if you're actually in ketosis because they come out in your pee pretty much, your urine, and so there are various tests out there that can test it. But I'm getting off topic. So your body's breaking down the fat, you're losing weight. So that's the whole idea behind the keto diet, as simply as I can explain it in layman's terms without getting into the science of it all. So how does it, besides the fact that it's breaking down fat, how can it help you to lose weight? Well, if you're getting most of your food sources from so mostly protein and fat-based food sources, they're obviously going to keep you fuller for longer because protein and fat is quite satiating, so it's going to keep you fuller for longer. You're going to have less spikes in your insulin, which is a hormone produced by your body that can have a few different effects, but again, that's a whole other topic. There's just a few things out there that people have tried to research for the benefits of the keto diet. Have I tried keto myself? Yes, I have, not purposely. It was when I had my trainer and he decided towards the end of my cut to drastically drop my carbs. So I was on for 2 weeks, I was on 20 to 30 carbs a day, which is very, very, very little. I think I entered ketosis. I'm not quite sure, it was a long time ago now. But the one thing I do remember from doing that is it was the worst I have ever felt dieting. You have no energy. Think about it, you're not taking in any carbohydrates, or very little carbohydrates, so your only energy sources is from fat and protein, and so you're going to be tired most of the time. Workouts are going to be a nightmare. It was one of the worst times I have ever dieted, those last 2 weeks, and I would never do it again. But that's just my personal experience. Don't let that influence you. If you want to give it a try, give it a try. But me personally, that was terrible, and I will never do it again. Now, most people that go on the keto diet actually don't end up entering ketosis. It can take quite a few weeks or even a month or so for your body to actually enter that state. Like, you have to deplete all your muscle of their glycogen stores, which is the storage form of glucose, so carbohydrates and sugars in your body. So your body has to be depleted of all that. You have to be taking in very little carbohydrates. It's very, very difficult to do, and most people who actually go on the keto diet do not enter ketosis, even though they think they are. So it's something that's very difficult to do, and something you should research quite a bit before you actually decide to do it. Give it a shot. If it's something that interests you and something you want to try, I wouldn't recommend it because I know how miserable it makes you feel, but give it a shot because you're never going to know from other people's experiences. You need to experience it yourself to actually know what keto is like. So I definitely recommend giving anything a try just to see what it's like, but definitely do your research first. Anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about with keto. There's heaps of research out there. It's one of the more popular diets that are currently in trend, so there's plenty of research out there to look up. Just do a simple Google and look at some credible research papers and away you go. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope it gave you a good brief overview of keto. And just another form of dieting. Like I said before, it's more important that calories in versus calories out than any particular type of diet. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any specific questions about the keto diet or any questions at all for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you later, guys.